Hey everyone, she's finished except for the book corners. I'm really happy with this one, and she'll be in my Etsy shop probably sometime next week. I've got several journals I want to list, but I just put a simple little ball pen dangle on, and I just ran it through the elastic that I have the signatures in with. But I like the way she came out. I'm happy with her. And on the front cover, I just covered a mailing envelope and turned it into a pocket. And inside, I have a handwritten letter to Mrs. J.A.S. Orr in Ontario, dated 1958. The letter is intact. It's on very thin paper. I love it. And of course, I used the Darkwood Sanctuary tea-dyed papers. I don't think I put any pockets. Yeah, I put a few in here. But I used the Tim Holtz clips to put journaling cards and tags and so forth in with. And some of them I just joined together. And these are the Junk Journal Shop Johnny's tabs I put in here. And I just put one on each signature. And again, the same thing, just put some in the back of that. Here I've done some tags. And this is Tim Holtz papers. A couple little journaling cards. I love the way this paper sounds. Can't get enough of it. I used some stickers out of my Antiquarian book because I'm trying to use it up. Here I put a pocket. I'm sure in the second signature I got tired of pockets and tabs. It's mostly a writing journal. Now I'm doing like sending ephemera with them, but not putting as much in it. And this one I won't send as much because there is a lot in here. It's just not pockets and stuff. It's just attached. And this is another journaling card that I inked up and just put one of the little stickers from the Antiquarian book. I put some wording on some of the pages. I used a lot of these clips in here because I just decided I didn't want to clutter up the pages. I wanted to have just a blank paper that they could actually write on or turn into an art journal or however they wanted to use it. So almost all of them are stuck in with the Tim Holtz clips. This is a vintage United Artist Portrait Company, and it's a receipt for a family picture, or it's an offer for a free one, and it's signed. I thought it was dated, but I don't see a date on it. But this came from, let's see, this was done in Boston. I'm trying to see if there's a date on here that they have to take the picture by, but I don't see it now. And in the center of this signature, I put this brief guide to end signs. It is an entire little booklet. And it is index the ends mentioned, and let's see what date is on this. This is from the Raleigh Press, Exmont Devon. I know I saw a date somewhere. It has 40 interesting pictures. Okay. I don't see a date now. But it's really a cool little book. It's in good condition. It's not brittle at all. I started ordering vintage ephemera papers and stuff to put in my journals. And here's just one of these little extra notes cards. And I just put a saying on it. And I just always stick one of these at least in a journal. Because I have a ton of these on my desk and I love them. I use them for everything from testing colors to making notes. And I just make them out of my scrap papers. And this is a book page with, no, this is a painting paper on one side and Tim Holtz paper on the other. And the same here, I just folded it in half and actually clipped it on here. And this says creativity takes courage. And this is just another piece of the vellum that I just folded in half and stuck on with the Tim Holtz. This is a buy a Ford and spend the difference. And this is dated this is also from Ontario. I can't see the date on it. But it's vintage. And I can't read the date on it, I'm sorry. I love the stamp. I almost didn't put this in here because I wanted a stamp. Start each day with a grateful heart. And here's another little handwritten note card. New Orleans National Bank, New Orleans. And I can't read it, but it's beautiful handwriting, but I can't read it. So here's just another one of the little notebooks with a paper clip, and it's just a bunch of the scrap pages, different various things, which they can take out of the journal and use. And here's another one of Johnny's tabs. I started not to put this in here because of the shock white, but I figured, wow, this is just amazing, so it needs to go in here. And this is the 20th anniversary moon landing, first day of issue, July the 20th, 1989. And here's the stamp for that. But I just thought, it's on an envelope, but I just thought this was so neat. And I didn't want to ink it up to make it match the journal. I just said, whoever buys it can do what they want with it. They may not even want to keep it in here. They may want to collect it. So here are some more little just note cards I put in here, and I did a faux stitch around it. It says, love yourself more. A dream is a wish your heart makes is the wording I put on here. And here's another little tag with some note cards stuck on it. And I used this wax thread for the tie on most of them. And it says remember the now, and I just put these little Tim Holtz stickers of the luggage in here. This is an actual tuck spot that I did put in, and just put some little Tim Holtz journaling cards in there. And here's another one. It's just a tuck spot with a very large journaling card. And some more just journaling cards. I love this paper. I love the sound of it. Here I did some staggered pages and used the stickers from the antiquarian book, or however you say it, and just added those in the center of the signature. I always like these. I don't know why. I just always like these of my own. And it says you can never have too much happy. And this is something that I got in, let's see if it has a date. But these are vintage papers. This is in a different language. That's just a, what do you call it? The vellum. Let's see. This says July the 9th, 1968. And it's Lodge meetings. And it had gotten kind of torn and looked a little shabby there. So I said, you know what? I'm going to put that in a junk journal just like it is. I like it torn. I didn't ink it because I decided, you know, whoever gets it may not want to keep it in here. And they are both in here with elastic. None of it is sewn in. So that way if somebody gets it and they want to reuse it, here's the back half of those pages. This is another one of the stickers. Here is a postcard for K.N. Robertson, agent, Newmarket, and it's got some doodling on it, but it doesn't look like it was ever mailed because there's no stamp on it. It may be his. And again, it's for Ford agent. What else you do with Ford stuff and put it in a junk journal? Sorry. These I just put on a little ball pen and stuck on the clip. Here's a little German postcard. And yes, it has been mailed. Jeez. It's very faded, so it's pretty old. I cannot make out the postmark, but it does still have the German stamp intact. And some more just note cards and tags stuck into the lip. Same here. And here. And on the back page, I have another envelope with another vintage letter from 1926 to Mrs. C.L. Solomon in Ontario. It is a handwritten letter, completely intact. And it is to Aunt Clara. And apparently Aunt Clara's not feeling well. But she goes through, you know, what they're doing in their life and who's doing what. It's a pretty interesting letter. It really is. So that is in the back pocket. And I'm not going to put other ephemera in these two pockets simply because I don't want anything to damage these two letters that I decided to put in here. And look, it shuts. It's not alligator mouth. So I did good. I got two signatures that are not alligator mouth, and it still has, you know, stuff in it. I like using these clips because the journal's not standing out like this with being packed full of stuff, but it's plenty in it. Oh, I used some dyed muslin just to do the spine because the name of the book was on the spine, and this is a regular hardbound book. So guys, it will be an Etsy hopefully by next week. Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.